Cobra's Curse is an exhilarating ride anticipated to open in the summer of 2016. The ride is based on the story of the snake god. Riders start their experience by entering the 2,000-year-old temple of the snake god. He had intimidating power that made people worship him, but then the god gained too much power and started turning against his people. The people who built his god's temple, in turn, started to destroy his treasures in hopes of stripping the god of his power. Guests are able to walk through the aftermath and see the curse unravel.
So the queue building itself is directly behind you. It's an air-conditioned queue, so guests are going to be really excited about that. Not only do they get a great queue experience, but it's air-conditioned as well. As they work their way through their queue, they'll be able to see a lot of the sights and sounds of this dig site. So they'll walk through a base camp where they get to see where our excavation team has set up camp. There's going to be tents out there. There'll be shovels, pickaxes, all the stuff that you'd normally see on a dig site. As you sneak your way through the temple, it'll get a little bit more dark, ominous, colder, and then you'll find a actual presentation of the story for our guests in the queue. And we're going to present that story by using a technology called projection mapping. And if you never heard of projection mapping, what that is, that's using projectors to project images on walls and make the walls come to life. So our walls will have hieroglyphs on there, and those hieroglyphs will come to life and tell the story of our Snake King.
Cobra's Curse begins by entering the ancient dig site and getting a close encounter with 4 species of snakes: the Angolan python, gaboon viper, Jameson's mambas, and the rhinoceros viper. Native to Africa, southern Angola, and northern Namibia, the Angolan python belongs to a family of non-venomous snakes in Africa. These pythons live in rocky outcroppings, riverine bush, or areas strewn with rocks. With very broad heads, horns, and fangs 2 inches in length, the gaboon viper is very hard to spot in the wild. They are mostly found in the rainforests and savannas of sub-Saharan Africa. Jameson mambas are mostly found in Central and West Africa in rainforest, wetlands, forests, savanna, and deforested areas. The rhinoceros viper is a venomous species found in the forests of West and Central Africa. A large viper known for its horns averages about only 32 inches in length.
So my name is Andrew Schaefer. I'm the project manager of design and engineering here at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. So I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about the ride vehicles today and how they relate to the ride, the queue line, and whatever other aspects you may have questions on throughout what I'm talking about today. So if you see behind me, I've got 1 car behind me. There's actually 2 of these cars that goes onto each train. So each train will have 2 cars and it'll hold 8 guests. And then we'll have 8 of those trains total that could be on this ride at any given time.